Okay, we came home to this. I don't mean the washing up. We always come home to washing up. This is our mixer tap, which we bought. I'll just turn him on for you. And this is what's happening. So it looks like the internal rubber pipe has gone. We've checked everything else. We've checked the seals. I've undone this. Checked the seals. It's not the seals. It's the actual flexi hose inside this post. So I'm going to do a video on how to change this. Okay, as you can tell, that's not good. So what you're going to do, you'll have to have a look how it's connected first. So under the sink, if I've got the light on, yeah, so I've got two connections there. They're 10 mil, well that's not, it's 15 mil couplings connected to 10 mil pipes. So I'll switch all the mains off in the water, drain the system, which is our stop cack, which is that there. So I'll turn that off, and then we should be able to just drain the system. It shouldn't take too long, and then all I need to do then is get to the sink under there. I gotta find out that connected. Where's that connected? You can see that. Can you see that? Going up there. So you'll see a threaded bolt. Can you see that? It might be slightly different. On the other one we've got a threaded bolt. So what you normally do is put the two 10 mil pipes into the bottom of the tap first, then push the tap through with the pipes connected through here into the under part of the sink, and then you'll connect them to that. But I'll show you that in the vid. I fitted this one myself a while ago, but I can't remember how I did it. It was a few years. Yeah, okay, so that's what I've got to do today. But we'll just keep putting the heater on for a bit to warm the house up. So I'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, this is a new one we bought. It looks a bit smaller, so I've got to make sure it's going to fit in the sink first. It's very shiny and posh. I like the other one we got, but oh well. Oof, it's a bit glittery in it. So you can see down there. So you have to connect them first. So we'll have a look what comes in the box. Hold on 1 second. You can see it's from dun, dun, dun. They said, we asked them if they got any, they said no. I said to the wife, so don't listen to them. I said, because they just say that so they don't have to look, and we found one anyway. Now you could use the original pipes off the other one if they're too long, but I'll see if I can make these fit. So it's pretty straightforward by the look of it. That looks like it's for taking the mesh out the end of that. So you can clean that, you see that? So there you go. So you screw that in to the base, and then you screw the pipes in. But I'll check first the size and the length of the pipes, and I'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, can you see that? So assembly is, you've got to put these in first, okay? And oh yeah, I'll explain. So this is a little rubber washer. You don't need to put a spanner on them really. Once it's in tight, it's not going to leak. So because you're not going to get a spanner in there anyway. So nice and tight by hand, and that should be fine. And then the next one as well. See that? See it? So push it in. Okay, nice and tight by hand. And then what goes on then is this bezel at the bottom. This is your base. So people, and don't be silly and try and put two at the same because you won't fit. Okay. So one at a time. There's a rubber seal that goes underneath. So one. And guess who's made a cock up? I think. Two. So I've got to undo one of these. So I've made a booby, so this is a mistake, so it's good, sorry, my fault. So undo one. Like so. So it's that way round, that goes on first. Then put that one through like that. and then screw him into the base of the tap then. Okay, next thing, put your threaded bar through. Doesn't matter if that's in the way or not. Okay, can you see that? You see that? On the threaded bar you've got a split as well, so you can tighten up a little bit. I'll get a screwdriver. 2 seconds. It's not cross-threaded. Can't see much going in there. How deep is that? No, you don't need much in there then. Okay. So tighten up as far as you can get him in. So nice and tight. This is the base, so that sits on the bottom of the tap. I'll put this on anyway because I'm going to feed this through afterwards underneath. So you don't need that on just yet. That will fit with these 2 pipes on. Okay. And I'll show you that fitting in a minute. This is ready to go on. So next job now, stop tap. So, under your sink. And once I turn this off, I'm going to turn the heating off as well. Even though it's on a separate system and it's got its own water, but I'm going to turn it off just to be safe. And I'll let the taps run. So you need to put the taps on now. So that's the cold and that's the hot. It's clever, isn't it? Because there's no water going through the system, there's no pressure. Because it's a combi boiler, so there's no pressure pushing the water through. So turn that off. I'll actually turn it off completely. There we go. So next thing to do, sorry about the mess in the kitchen, but it's a kitchen, that's what it does. So that'll drain a little bit more, and what I'll do, I'll turn this by hand because mine is held underneath by a thread. There's a bit more water coming out now. So I'll turn that until it's loose. And underneath you can see it's loose already. So I'll undo that a bit, not all the way, and then I'm going to put a cloth underneath, so you need to empty some room in your cupboard underneath so you can get to the pipes. So when you undo the pipes you can catch the water. An old towel or a bucket or something, so we'll do that in a minute. Okay, I put an old towel down. So you're going to get residue water. It stopped dripping now. There's my multi-tool. 2 seconds. Okay, this might be a bit awkward because I've got the camera under the sink. So you need a nice and good adjustable. If I hit the camera, sorry. Quite a bit of water. Oh, it is not to panic. I'm just going to drain. Because there's going to be quite residue in the pipe as well, so just chill. There we go. Imagine this pipe runs along up the wall, so it's got to drain from there as well. Because when it reaches the end of pressure, it's only going to go too much pressure into the tap. So once it stops dripping at the tap, it's still going to have a bit in the pipe itself. So just let that settle for a minute. You don't want to watch water, you might want to go to the loo. So I'll just turn you off for a sec. Oh, there we are. Okay, and then we'll do the hot water one as well. Now I'll leave that for a second. I'll come back in a sec because you need to drain this and then empty your pot if you need to. So you've got quite a bit coming out now. If it comes out quite a lot and you're getting a bit worried, just stick your finger over the pipe. But there you go, it's done. That was the last bit. Maybe. That's dripping on into this. Don't forget, you can still use your sink. You're not disconnected your sink. So. Okay, I think that's good. Back the same with the hot water. Well, if you put your hand on it, you can actually direct the water, but sorry about the hand being in the way. And there you go, both pipes out. Okay, I'll let that dry. And underneath mine there's a big round adjustable. I can show you. The other one isn't. The other one's got a thread on it. I'll just show you this. I quite like this idea actually. But anyway. Just in case anybody's got the same. Oh my god, what a thread. Okay, so that's what is holding mine on, and I think, I don't know if I remember this, but I took this off. If I could take it off separately. No, I couldn't with this one. So this was a bit more awkward for me to fit, because I had to put the pipes in afterwards. So that means unscrewing them first. Anyway, right, go back to you in a sec. Okay, not the best thing to do. I have to cut them because they're actually seized in the bottom of the tap, and there is 2 threads in there, but I can't get to them. So, and the pipes, like I said, it comes with new pipes anyway. So right, so I'll take this out. I've undone them. I'll take this out now, and then I'll start refitting the new one. Give me a sec. So with this one now, with this thread, it comes with a nut, and then you're going to need a 12mm spanner. Okay, after you've fed the tap through, and then let's bring that back the way. Once you've gone through the top of the sink, I'll show you in a minute, and then this goes in like so, and that goes at the, so if you imagine that sitting in the sink now like that, this will go in there at the base, actually the wrong way round. So I'll show you why I'm out so you can see, because it's going to be difficult under the sink. That way round. So that goes against the wall, if you can imagine, or the base at the back of the sink. Can you see that? Sorry, yeah, there. So aim in, through, that one through. So that'll go like that. So the sink now will be here. That'll go like that. And then you'll have these 2. So that'll go on there, around them, the rubber first. I might not be able to show you this under the sink, you see, that's why I'm showing you this way. And then the metal washer will go on afterwards, like so. So if you imagine now the sink is here, so this will be trapped between that and the sink, and then this will go on, and then we'll tighten it up with the nut, just like that, and a 12mm spanner. Okay, so I'll crack on, and you might have to just see the end product, but yeah, I think you get the gist of it. Okay, it's a 12mm, and I've dropped the spanner once, which was a nightmare, so I've just tied it up now. Okay, I'm not going to over tighten it, sorry about the big fat hand. Alright, that's it. And on our taps, when we took them off, you want to remember which is which. So the one on my left was my hot water tap, so that'll go on there, and the one on my right is a cold water tap. So, and that's actually it, to be honest with you. It's not that hard. Don't want to kink the pipes if you can help it. Okay, so I'll tighten the hot water on now, and then we'll give it a test. So back with you in a sec. You don't want to over tighten these because they've got I don't know, can you see that? They've got a rubber washer on the inside. So I try not to cross thread them either. That's going to take two hands, I'm afraid. So yeah, I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, I'll leave you sitting there for a second, because now what I'm going to do is turn the water on. So just bear with me. So what you don't want to do is pull your pots and pans back and everything without testing it first. So let some water come through. Okay, it's pretty good, so that's hot. A bit dirty. You're going to get a bit of dirt in the water as well. Okay, and then that's cold. I'll show you that now up top, okay? Cold. Flip it over to the left. So like I'm saying, on the left was my hot water, on the right is my cold. So you've got to remember as well, your pipes down below, you can tell if you run the taps hot or cold, you'll know whether which is the hot one, so remember it. Either put some tape around it, and then you'll know the cold one's the opposite, okay? So, that's it. No leaks. No leaks. No drips. Thanks for watching. If you liked the vid, that'd be great. If you liked the thumbs up, if you like to subscribe, that'd be fantastic. I'll catch you in the next one. The next one is actually, I've got a bathroom leaking tap, which is just a seal, and the other one, which is a really good one, is an actual toilet is blocked due to hard water. So what's the build-up? I can't know what the build-up is now. What do you call lime scale? And the hole at the back of the toilet, which is supposed to be like sort of this, is like this. So I've got to take all the toilet apart and then chisel away. But I'll show you that. It's quite a good video. Take care. Bye.